Today is Wednesday. I hope everybody had an amazing Halloween. What everybody dress up as? We have a great guest today. I'm super excited to chat with Maria Leguizamon. Did I say that right? She is a total baddie, fitness guru. Let's see if we can get her on. Hold on one second. But yeah, I love all things fitness, especially as we're heading into the holidays. How do we handle that extra slice of cake or pie? So hopefully we'll get her on really quickly. How are you guys doing? I just got out of the shower, hair is wet, running around. Oh, thank you, I look 20, I'll take that. But yes, excited to jump on with Maria. Let's see if she can, how do we do this? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I have to jump in and tag her. Okay, we're inviting her, let's see. Works. But yes, anyways, I'm feeling tired, feeling really lethargic. I'm trying to cut, I know, happy November. I'm trying to cut coffee. Hello.
What up, mommy?
How
I
are
was
you?
like, I'm waiting. Where are you? I'm usually always late. I am the one that is always late. But I was early, girl.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Well, you just look ravishing. And thank you so much for taking time to jump on your page. If I am feeling unmotivated, seriously, all I need to do is just check out your page. And I've seen you in person. You look incredible and you just are always sort of radiating. And I'm just glad I got some time to have with you. So I would love to talk to you about like your journey. What was the catalyst for you? Were you always into fitness? You are obviously a personal trainer. Your Instagram page is super motivating. Like, what is your relationship with fitness and how did you get started?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here. I'm drinking hot tea because I yell so much in my classes that I lose my voice, because my classes, to me, they are a party. Like, I mean, to me, fitness is such a like way, like a way to let go of things rather than a force, like rather than something that you need to do because you have to do it. But let me give you a little bit of background about myself. I know we've met each other before, so I'm so glad that you reach out to talk a lot about women, because sometimes we don't talk about what we need, what we want, what we deserve, and that's what it's all about, empowering women. So my fitness journey basically started probably like 20 years ago. I'm gonna be 40 in January, and I started just trying things. You know, like I've always been really lean, really skinny, and to me, I was always like, whatever, you know, this is. But then I started trying things. I started trying the boxing, the gym. The gym I didn't fall in love until much later, but you know, I will go to classes and I'll be like, oh my God, this is so much fun. You know, like it's just an hour of your day to yourself, right? I was younger. I used to work in Miami as a waitress to pay for college. So it was something that it was just for fun that I used to do it here and there. But then it didn't become serious until I became a mom. So I became a mom when I was 30. Like I still worked out. I got into Bikram yoga. Really what got me into being a personal trainer and helping women, and men too, because I have mafiosos also, was to teach people how to breathe. In yoga, they teach you how to breathe, breath to movement. People don't breathe, Erin. People hold their breath and they think that's power. So when I discovered that in my life, I said, let me put everything together. Let me put like, you know, like asanas, which are poses, workout sequence with breath, so we can teach women how to let go of whatever does not serve you. And I say this because I always say, inhale love, exhale the bullshit you do not need. So then the pandemic came in, I became a personal trainer, a yoga instructor. I used to train Rosalind Sanchez and a couple more celebrities. Then the pandemic came and we're all at home with our kids, driving each other crazy, eating in the couch. So I saw that we needed that priority. We needed to prioritize ourselves as women, as moms, to say, let's reinvent ourselves, right? Let's create this persona that we're proud of. Because as you know, like a lot of us, we're always tearing ourselves apart, talking about the things that we don't like about ourselves, but never talking, saying like, I'm so beautiful, I'm so capable, I'm so strong. So that's how basically it all started. And after the pandemic, it just became this huge community of women that we don't only work out together, but we share, we motivate, we inspire each other.
Yeah. No, and I'm so glad you took this there, because I think that makes you so different from anybody that's in the fitness world, because it becomes, to me, important to show up and help other people and be vulnerable. And you're absolutely right. I think being, as a woman, we're our harshest critic. We're really hard on ourselves. And then, if you're a mom or you're a boss, you're always sort of absorbing so much stuff. And then where do you prioritize you? And your page is so fun, and it's so inspiring. And I don't know if you realize like how much it has helped me too with my own personal. Sometimes I'm feeling unmotivated and I don't want to get out of the bed. So what do you feel like is the biggest thing that women may struggle with? Is it their own self-talk? Because it was really interesting to hear you say breath work. I didn't even realize probably my own relationship to breath and how I do hold things in.
Yeah,
I'm always
exactly.
feeling super tight, super anxious. My jaw's always clenched. And so understanding that about your body probably helps you show up in all different parts of your life, different parts of your relationship, your work,
Exactly.
your career.
So basically, to me, breath is so important because breath makes you be present. When you hold your breath, you're holding your power, you're holding your emotions, you're just holding everything inside. Rather than just breath, just keeps the momentum going and that cycle, that energy going. So just like a big inhale, if we're just here, exhale all the air out. Take an inhale through your nose. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. So basically, in that moment, you didn't think about your kids. You didn't think about your husband. You were present. You were inhaling and you were exhaling. So when you bring that into your workouts, into your movement, it becomes a whole different experience, And one of the things that you say, like, yeah, I try to keep my social media and my page always positive. And it's not toxic positivity that people talk about, but to me, it's just this. I, as any other woman, I struggle with things in life, like everyone else, with our kids, our husbands, our job, keeping up with the house, keeping up with our friends, everything, right? But that moment that you understand that you are a priority in your life, that you give everything to others. So this is what women struggle with, answering to your questions. So I'll take this here. So the mom, the woman, job, the boss, the kids, the supermarket, the bills, the husband. Oh, wait. Oh, here is you. Why? You should be the one here, mommy. Because if you're here, you're a priority in your life. And what happens when you're a priority in your life? You discover self-love. You discover that you are amazing and you can be the best to everyone else. If you're a bitch, if you're miserable, if your thoughts are negative, if everything that you are doing is complaining, what energy you're going to give to your kids? What energy are you going to receive back from people? Because I always say this when girls show up to my classes, I say, I always have the best energy because that's the energy I want to receive back. But if you come here with no energy, then what are you going to receive? It's all about switching it up. It's all about understanding that it's not motivation what's going to get you to the top. It's commitment and discipline. That's what's going to get you to the top. The moment that you fall in love with yourself, with taking care of yourself, whatever that means to you. To me, means I have 3 kids. I have 3 boys. My life is hectic. Like I don't stop. If I'm not cleaning, I'm cooking, taking care of my community, my job. I mean, everything that entitles everything. So when a mom comes to me and he's like, I cannot do this. My job. I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? I got 3 kids. I do it all. I take care of my mafiosos. It's like, it's an excuse because it's possible. We go back to this. Listo, you don't have an hour to work out. Then do 30 minutes. Move. Go for a walk. Why? Because that's going to be the moment that you're going to have for yourself to really center yourself, to understand who you are. Because that moment that you want to give up in that workout or in that walk or in that jog or whatever you're doing, but you don't, you grow. You show up for yourself. You didn't stop, but you continue growing and becoming that best version because you always gave up. You It's so funny, Erin, because we we give up on ourselves, but we don't give up on others. You know, like you cannot give up on your kids. You cannot be like, I'm done, I'm out. No, Marika, how?
Yeah.
But then something happens to yourself in your day. I cannot work out today. I don't want to do anything today. Like it's over. Why? 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 The first thing you should do is get up. And I'm being so like this and talking to you today because I'm like, get the fuck up and do your workout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, no excuses. So making ourselves a priority and understanding that it's not about motivation, but about the discipline that you have to yourself. That's when you're winning, right? You don't give up on yourself, girl. How?
I love it because you said it's not motivation, it's commitment and discipline.
Yeah.
That's just commitment and discipline, right? Like
Girl,
that
every morning I get up to make lunchbox for the kids, right? I cannot give up on that. That my kids depend on me, right? So the same thing I see my workouts and that time that I give to myself. It's like, excuse me, everyone, I'm gonna stand up here. By the way, after the pandemic, everyone has had the opportunity to build their little workout like gym at home. You don't need to have that much equipment. Like the body that I have here, I've done it here. Where we are, like my classes, I teach them right here, you know, because it's easy. It's you're in and out. There's not the excuse that you have to drive 30 minutes to the gym and come back. You can build the body that you want in the comfort of your home. So, para las excusas, no more fucking excuses, and work for yourself so you can be a better mom, a better daughter, a better sister, a better human being. Because that moment that you create this frequency around you, that you understand that you're first, you become the best version. And in that best version, you can help everyone else around you. Boom.
I mean,
Hueputa, boom.
You're amazing. You are amazing. It's like it is, and it's incredible because like you're seeing the comments and a lot of people are, you know, obviously very enthusiastic about you, but it's true. You have that thing where I'm like, I get on, I'm like, I haven't had my coffee. I'm feeling really, you know, because I'm cutting coffee out. And so I'm feeling, and then I see you and I hear you and I'm like, I'm ready to go. I don't even need coffee right now. And you're absolutely freaking right, Maria, that it is all about a shift. You can choose to let moving stress you the heck out, or you can choose to let moving, right, be an opportunity to see, oh, I can handle this. I can do that. Like, this is hard. I don't want to get out of bed and go to the gym. But then you, like, and that was me today. I'm like, I'm just going to go. I signed up for the stupid class and I'll just do a couple things. And then I got there and then I did more than a couple things. And then I stay, and then by the end of it, you're like, oh, okay, I worked out today. I feel pretty good about myself. So I love that.
You create space. I mean, working out, this is the thing, like, sometimes women just work out to be skinny, you know, like that fucking skinny, or it's just so wrong, the mindset, right? Because being skinny is not the thing that is going to make you happy and succeed in your goal. I think the shifting of that idea of I want to become stronger, because that's what working out does. Yeah, it will shape your body, but it will actually, like I always say, my programs and the way I work out and the way I teach my classes, I want to work out your mind, your mindset, your mental health. Why? Because if you have control here of your mental health, you can start working in that outside of it. The change, it starts within into doing it. Like you said, I'm always putting excuses, you know, like the coffee, the kids, these, that. Like, no, those are just excuses. Like, you are putting yourself, you're creating limitations where there's none, because you're capable of just going and doing it. Like I always say, you never regret a workout. You never regret a workout. whatever that is that space and time for yourself. So just find something that works for you, that you love to do, because that's going to be an outlet. You're releasing energy. You are creating space in your heart, in your soul. Like, I mean, I am passionate. I always say, like in my class, I'm like, we're going to make we're going to make love to our bodies. We're going to connect, because if you're not having that intention, then what are you doing? I don't want you to squat if you're not fucking pushing through your heels. If you're not squeezed, I mean, to me, it's a poem. Is your body, you know? So it's all about that mindset, that shifting of not only working out because you want to have a better body, but because you want to be stronger mentally and physically. That comes together.
I love that. And
Yeah.
it's so empowering to choose that, as opposed to going, I want to look skinny. That's for someone else. That's not for you. But I want to be strong is for self. And that's kind of the shift in the paradigm
That's
of
for
like,
everyone.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay, so it's amazing how time flies with you. Not surprised at all. I imagine your classes are very similar. Can you tell us about your classes? Like, are they virtual? Can we go in person? How do we like get more of this?
Yeah, so okay, so I have many things that kind of like are part of Colombia Mafia Fit. So I do challenges every 10 weeks. The challenges last 8 weeks, and then we have breaks of 2 weeks in between. You can join the challenges with any of my programs. We have a lot of programs that come with recorded videos that you can do at your own time. We have also created programs that I say we because my husband is part of it. But we do 30-minute workouts, 40-minute workouts. We created band workout only. So, like, I listen to my girls. I'm like, okay, what do you need? So you can purchase these programs at any time. You just have to DM me so I can, if you want advice on which one to do, I'll advise you which one to do. They do one-time payment. It never expires. And also I have on the other side my live classes that are Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. They're virtual. You can take them live, or you can take them recording after the class. So there's lots of ways to just incorporate myself into your life. And I get it. I mean, I've become addicted. I have become addicted, I have to say. But I think it's not only me, but the community that we have created, you know, like we have created such a strong community of women that is such a force, you know, and that's what actually keeps me going. They always tell me, like, you inspire me, like you're saying, but I always, the girls out there, like those DMs out there are the ones that inspire me also to continue, because I am tired too, you know, like I am a mom, I have my stress, but this is what continues, like that's what makes me continue to this movement, you know, because every time you hear a woman saying, like, I mean, and this is like a bad example, but it's a good example. Like I got this message this week, like, thank you because I finally divorced that motherfucker, you know, like, and I'm like, you know, if you weren't happy, I'm glad I gave you the power to succeed in this and to say, okay, I'm first. And I choose my happiness overall. And that's just like, I mean, I'm not saying anybody to get divorced, but I'm just saying that maybe we give each other in this community that empowerment, that force of saying, choose yourself. And when I say that, I don't mean I'm ignoring my kids. I'm choosing myself,
Yeah.
so I can take care of me and I can be the best mom. When I am happy, when I feel complete, I can be the best version to my kids and to my husband, to my mom. But most importantly, like choosing happiness and choosing joy for yourself, right?
And Maria, you give all of us permission as women to be that too. When you live like that, we go and we learn, and you know, you're an example for a lot of us who sometimes just feel maybe they're stuck or unmotivated, or just feeling, like you said, like there's a cloud over and they don't know how to get out. And the first step is to find you, find who you are, and start with the breath, and take
100%.
some amazing classes from Maria. We'll repost everything, but I mean, girlfriend, you are amazing. So awesome. This
Thank
was
you,
so fun.
mommy.
Thank you for
I
doing
think you're amazing as well. I mean, we're all amazing. I mean, it's incredible that, and I always say it, we have this, I say it in both ways, but we have pussy power. I say kuka power, but it's that power within ourselves that we cannot just ignore. Every woman has this confidence, this empowerment inside. You just have to really embrace who you are. Like, you don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to have anyone else's body, because you have the power to create your own body, to create your own persona, and to be proud of it. And that's one of the things that I always tell my girls. Never be embarrassed to do the things that you love, to say the things that you say. I get sometimes criticized a lot, even not from my followers, because I don't have that many haters, but my mom, my dad, sometimes, and some of haters that are like, oh, you know, the way you talk, like you're always naked. I'm like, this is me. I love it. I want to be naked. I was like, you know, like after 3 kids, I'm gonna be 40. I will be naked. Leave me alone. I'll be myself. I'll talk however I want to talk, because this is myself. This is my persona. I don't need to do things to make others happy, but do things to make yourself happy. And that's when you really recognize who you are, and you can live your best fucking life.
Absolutely. And it's
Salud.
it makes me laugh, because I think when people say, "Oh, you're naked," like, why are they worried about somebody else and not them, right? I mean, it always ends up being that, you know. So, they need a class with you probably. But anyways, I adore you. You're amazing. You keep
Thank you,
being
Mom.
you, girlfriend. You give us all permission to continue to own our inner jaguar, our inner cougar. And I will be seeing you soon. I'm going to take one of your classes. So.
Eso, Erin. I invite you to one of my live classes. Thank you for having me, and always believe in one another, Marica. Let's keep helping women. Let's keep getting this energy going, this empowerment of movement that we have created for women, because we need it. There's a lot of women that are going through a lot of things and don't have the outlet to express themselves. So find yourself that community that will allow you to become your best version. Thank you, Erin.
Absolutely. Mwah. Love you. Bye.
Take care,
Bye, Maria.
mommy.
Thank you.